No laughing matter with Hurricane Beryl. Just barely a hurricane now. It's starting the weakening process as the eye has moved over land. It's cut off from the very warm ocean water, tracking to the north at 12 miles per hour. Sustained winds are at 75 miles per hour. It's about 30 miles to the southwest of Houston, Texas. Heavy downpours and still some very strong winds. But look at all the stations that are not reporting data. You know what that is? Power outages at these locations. But most recent 53 mile per hour wind gust at the Houston airport. In the city of Houston, a 62 mile per hour wind gust. Along the coast earlier, we had wind gusts a little bit over 80 miles per hour. The remnant low will track up through the Ohio Valley and into southern New England. Most of that deep layer moisture will stay west of our area. We got a lot of clouds this morning, warm and muggy. 70s this morning. We'll see a few pop-up storms as we approach 90 today, and that's going to be the going forecast all week. Very July weather. Temperatures low 90s tomorrow and Wednesday. Maybe a little bit of that leftover moisture from the hurricane moving our way. If it does happen, it would be the middle and latter part of the week with just a little better shower chance by then.
Hurricane Beryl made landfall this morning in Texas. The storm had weakened to a tropical storm, but then regained strength overnight, reaching a Category 1 before hitting the United States coastline.
After Beryl's destructive path through the Caribbean and Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula, all eyes are on Texas.
Early Monday, the first impacts of Hurricane Beryl on the Texas coastline. The storm made landfall as communities boarded up and braced for what's to come.
You know, as it's going along, it seems like it's getting thicker and, the wind's really picking up. Late
Sunday, the storm that's already carved a deadly path of destruction through the Caribbean re-strengthened from a tropical storm to a Category 1 hurricane as it churned in the Gulf of Mexico. Texas officials warned people along the entire state's coastline to prepare for heavy wind, rain, flooding from storm surge that in some coastal communities could reach up to 7 feet.
Storm surge will not stop until the wind moves on, because the wind is what is causing the storm surge and pushing that water inland.
In Galveston, essentials like bread flew off grocery store shelves, with residents who've weathered strong storms in the past preparing to ride out another.
Level of concern, not too bad, but still prepping, for power outage and things like that.
But Ben Boone and his daughter are packing up the truck in Port Lavaca, going to higher ground.
This neighbor here, he stayed for Harvey, and he said it sounded like the roof was going to come off. And so he was like, I'm not doing that next time.
Texas's Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick has issued a preemptive disaster declaration for more than 120 counties. Houston's airport also is keeping a close eye on Beryl before they decide if or when to pull back flights on the tail end of a busy holiday travel weekend.